Yes, part two. So, thinking about Jesus dying for sins, right? You got to think, in the world that we live in today, those same people who gave us this image of, these things to follow, they're not following the same thing they're telling you to follow. I bet you that much. And also, when you really look at it, and they talk about Jesus, if Jesus specifically died for our sins, who the fuck really is our? A lot of people aren't filled with sin. A lot of people just are not sinful people. A lot of people will never kill someone else. A lot of people will never do wrong by others. A lot of times, if you find yourself doing wrong by others, it's because you're a product of your environment and you don't know no different to where you do the same. Okay? But when you talk about Jesus dying for these sins, it's like, okay, so if Jesus died for our sins, who the fuck really is our? And who exactly, what type of sins did he die for exactly? Okay, so if we're looking at greed, if we're looking at, I'm looking at it like this, okay? Follow me clear. So if Jesus was the one who had the sight, he had the healing, he had all these different things. For people who weren't like him, for people who looked at him and they didn't see that they could be like him, of course you're going to try to kill him, because we live in a world where it's all about competition. It's all about, oh, well, they're better than me, so I want to take them out because they're better than me, and because I can't compete where I don't compare, I just ought to get rid of them so that we all can be the same. Because people who aren't like us, we don't like people who aren't like us, because we have a certain status quo that we want everybody to fit. And if you don't fit in, then you consider someone who stands out. If you stand out, then you over there. You can't sit with us, because, bitch, who do you think you are? Thinking that you're better than me. You're only as better as the version who you were yesterday. You're only as better as the version that you appear or choose to be. Choices, right? 2:02 on the clock. Choices. It's the choices that we make that governs the life that we live. If Jesus died for our sins, then it's like, okay, well, we live in a world of greed. Who was the first greed? It's like, okay, so if somebody had all of the everything in the world, of course they had to share it. Of course they had to give you outlets to have access to it, because if they were the only ones, then they would be considered a lick. They would be considered, a target, because they're the only ones. So of course they had to create others to where everybody's not looking at them, and those ones who are them, they don't even, I'm sure that they don't put themselves in the public eye, because but we've come so far to get so far, right? But the thing is, I want you to come to grips with today, question everything that you thought that you knew, so that you can really find the truth. I'm gonna get y'all another video on this. We're gonna go deeper. Okay, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.